And thank you, Coach. We are across. Ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone. Detroit, Detroit. Gone, 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 gone.
On 1st and 10, Lauletta to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Gone, 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 gone. All right, here we go. 3-19, 3-19. Detroit! Detroit!
Lauletta looking to throw on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And now it's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Lauletta. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Slam,
Here's Lauletta. They are going for it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sheldon Rankins. He's the one who finally gets him down for what will wind up being a loss of 16 yards. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the gun, it's Brees. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison. Continuing to fight downfield, the big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Ready? You ready?
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And Lutz's kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
New York set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On 1st down, Lauletta. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! 56 the mic, boy. 56. Check 56. Get that quarterback! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And I think the ball's out. The Saints say they have it, and they do. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Lauletta firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Leopard! Leopard! All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Lauletta now on second. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point up and through. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here's Lewis. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time. Able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Kill.
On 2nd down, here's Brees. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dalvin Tomlinson busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. Working from the gun, it's Brees. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Lauletta looking for a first down throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll make it 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now the the first running back drafted this year, it's Saquon Barkley. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch him now, Barney.
A first down carry for Barkley. They find some open field here. And out across midfield down to the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
And you remember pre-draft, there's a lot of speculation that the Giants should look for their future quarterback at number 2 with a great possibility. Remember, Sam Darnold from USC was still on the board, but they passed on him to take this runner, Saquon Barkley. And this is exactly why. They think he can extend the life of Eli Manning's career and give them 1,000-yard seasons year after year.
They haven't had a 1,000-yard season since 2012. Ahmad Bradshaw did it then. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down at 5 here to start things out.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun!
Lauletta to throw. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 3 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a Turkey Bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. Well, those Giant fans, you know that they love seeing Saquon Barkley wearing their jersey, but it's interesting. He actually grew up a Jets fan. Yeah, I wonder what his dad was thinking. What would Big Al was thinking on draft night? Had to be so happy for his son, but they grew up watching Jets games. Just sit together, watch it. In fact, Dad has a Jets tattoo. Yes. Okay, so that tells you about how much he loves that team. You think Saquon's going to fix that and make it a Giants tattoo? Yeah, wants to make that a Giants tattoo. That family, though, they fully converted. They're supporting the G-men. Lauletta on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Tyler Davison busting through to get him for a loss of 6. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Gun! Watch him now, Barney! Hot!
Now it's Lauletta. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. This is third and long. Here's Lauletta, and he's going to go down again. Cameron Jordan. In there again to drop it for the second straight play, and it'll be fourth down. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Alvin Kamara really settling into the league in his 2nd season. And, of course, he came out of Tennessee, but not a lot of people remember he started at Alabama.
He did and got caught in that big mix of running backs at Bama. And they like those bigger, thicker runners, those guys who can break down defenses through the middle. Alvin Kamara ended up leaving Alabama, going to a junior college for a while. I believe he went to Hutchinson Junior College before matriculating in Tennessee and finding his way to the NFL, where he is now a star.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And Thomas has it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. Powerful running. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for the Giants. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Patriot! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! I got it!
Now Lawletta on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
It's Lawletta off play action. Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawletta. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to East Rutherford. But first, this timeout. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
11.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play for the Saints on 3rd down. 44 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Breeze now. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
21.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carr. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down. Breeze going to go on fourth down. Flush to his right. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go. Till halftime. On first down, Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Benjamin Watson, as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Breeze to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
New York set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19. 3:19. Detroit!
Lauletta looking to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. The Giants on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
A final shot before the break for Lauletta. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting a quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. To throw is Breeze. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. 20! And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
Trying to defend a drag route is really tough because you don't want to jump a route that's shorter or underneath as the drag route is too quickly, because oftentimes they want to run that route and then hit over the top of you for bigger yardage. So if you can chip off the timing of the receiver off the line of scrimmage so he can't actually get into the route, that's the best way to defend it. But there was no possibility of that on that play. End result, receiver won in a big way.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A give. This is Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Jason Morrow. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit! Detroit! Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. I got him. On me.
Here's Lawletta. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
3rd and 2, Lawletta. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Gun! 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 All right, here we go. 319! 319!
Again, it's Barkley. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Gun! Gun! Hey, 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 hey! Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Back to throw, Lawletta. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get three.
Not one that I've ever met.
Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing now is Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Breeze now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Leopard! Leopard! Gun! 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 Gun!
Here's Lauletta after the interception. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun! 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 Detroit! Detroit! Ah!
Lauletta. And that is incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
The Giants on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Watch it now, Barney, Barney. 36.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th.
This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Running with Kamara. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Kamara. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now this time, Breeze will throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Breeze will try again on 2nd down. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Breeze now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Kamara.
Oh my God, man.
He's
really?
got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Lauletta. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tyler Davison in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd down and 12.
Lucky 56.
Lauletta now to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So that'll back him up 5. Here's Riley Dixon now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way down. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now Loletta on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Here's Loletta, and that's going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On 2nd and 10, Loletta. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He finds Beckham complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And here's Lewis. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Mario Edwards in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Breeze now. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 70 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now, Breeze again. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints have moved out in front. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
On first down, Lauletta. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
No, Jack, Patriot! Patriot!
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Here we go. 3-19! 3-19! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Lauletta on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Gone, 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 gone. Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Here's Lauletta now on 2nd. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Lauletta, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. And after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Manning, gotta have this one. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Jordan. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
I'm going to give you a choice, man. You can reset the injuries, or you can definitely.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Coming left is Kamara. What a spin.
And turn them down.
Credit him with a
You got
1-yard
these
gain
injuries
there to
set
make
on
it
a
2nd
fucking
and 9.
million.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage.
It makes no
Use your
sense. I'm
timeouts
averaging
in order to
4
get
to
the ball
5
back and
guys
try and
per
score yourself.
game,
But now is the time
continuously
to start
injured.
using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute
You can
warning.
either do that or deuces. I'm sick and tired of playing this game with backups.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Looking for
You're milking the clock a little early, don't you think?
The long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Breeze. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Gone! 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 Gone!
Lauletta looking to throw on second down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. On second down, Ingram. Oh, able to avoid him. Ingram's got the first down and more. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram, his first touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Shotgun now for Breeze. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
When I asked for the screenshot, then you posted. However, I have not asked for it yet. It is only 8 a.m. PST time in the morning.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Back to throw, Lauletta. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lauletta. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Green 39.
Throwing on 3rd down, Lauletta. And that's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time on 4th down for Lauletta. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
Because I just did. But don't even worry about it.
On his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the
know what
guys
these
that scout
settings are.
games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on.
However,
And
they
maybe
on
they
some
can pick
bullshit
up what the flaws
in
are,
here.
and hopefully they can correct it.
On the ground, this is Kamara. Room here to run. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball game.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He's a little...
You should have took a knee. You should have took a knee. You should have took a knee. Be patient. I'm not sending out any invites until I'm ready. and I'm not ready. Because all that's going to happen is somebody's going to join the league and they're going to start signing free agency players and piss me off. Piss me off. You know I'm telling the truth, man. It's going to be at least 3 to 4 guys signing players after they've been given instructions not to. What's up, Pop? I saw the missed call. It was like 8:30. Said I saw the missed call. I thought something was wrong. Okay, me too. Okay. All right, talk to you later. Injuries on the move.
Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.